And fall in, my fellow scout troopers. Welcome back to 3rd Age Reforged. 2v3 siege coming your way today. Those replays sent to me by MSQ2, one of two defending armies today. If you want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this range channel, guys, don't forget to check out those links you'll find in the video description below. I've outlined that section for you guys. Hope to hear from you soon to see a replay here. Now we'll start with the army comps today. And also don't forget, guys, if you want to skip the army for comp phase, go straight to the battle. There's always timestamps in the video description below to help you get to where you need to go. Now, we have Belaga Footman here, 2 units. MSQ2 is commanding Umbar, if I didn't say so earlier. We have 3 units here of duty with Shield Guard. Some Cashier's Rangers. We have some Belaga Marksmen. Of course, we've got the Corsair Crossbowmen. We have a Kronos Legion, about 3 units of them. Some Sentinels, the Harmages of Casimir. That's 2 units of a Kronos Legion, so 4 units total of a Kronos Legion. The General is not in this unit, actually. I don't know where the General is. Maybe we'll find out later. Curious, he's not there. We have some more Corsair Crossbows and Belaga Marksmen. And possibly 2 units here of Corsair Infantry. 2 or 3 units, sir. Just want to have a quick look at the armies of MSQ2. Because if he's not in the Harmages of Casimir, I'm wondering where is he? Very weird. Oh, there he is. Really? He can't be. He is. He's in the he's in the Trebuchet crew. I don't think that was intentional. Alright. Next we have here Dwinian, coming by Dead Salmon. He's got some Evelyn Infantry here. 2 units. Seldon River Patrol. Some Evelyn Marksmen. 2 units there. Evelyn Vanguard. Don't know why they're in loose formation. We have some more Marksmen over here. More Vanguards. 2 more Vanguard there total. Evelyn Infantry, Mukwindi Bows, 2 units there. Evelyn Hammerguard there. Mukwindi Glade Masters, and 2 units of Mukwindi Pikes. Solid army there for Dorwinian. Okay, let's go and check out the 3 attacking armies today, which have an easier time of it in terms of moving up to the Citadel. We've got Rudar here, given by Mark. We've got some Richmond Slavers there. Might want to move them back towards the rear of the army there, Mark. We have Ethamor's Troll Hunters. I'm going to have to guess 2 units there. Dunman Pikemen. About 2 units, so they can see here. Rudar Marksmen, usually 2. We've got some Rudar Axemen there as well. 2 or 3 units there of them. I would expect to see 2 units of Ethamol Troll Hunters total. I see some Freedom Javelins there as well. 2 units of, I think total I said before, of Rudar Marksmen. We see some Trollshire Axe Sowers. We see some Rudar Clansmen, both armoured and not armoured. Herodane Berserkers, probably. Rudar Swordsmen for sure, about 3 or 4 units there of them, maybe even 5. On occasion we've seen that before. But that's all I have to guess there, because Dunland is, not Dunland, Rudar, which is very similar to Dunland. All the troops are so blobbed up, it's hard to make out what's what besides what we can only see. Some Dunman Spearmen there as well, okay. The attackers are getting close very quickly actually. We've got Carlin here, committed by Sir Major Dickus. We've got some Minhirith Archers out front, some Minhirith Men at Arms, some Tharbad Warhammers, Minhirith Spearmen, more Men at Arms, some Mazrim Gatekeepers, some Minhirith Sharpshooters, 2 units probably of them, Greythroat Trackers, Wardens of Turn Gotthard, a Ballista, will be handy. We'll see how effective it is. More Minhirith Archers at a strange position. Dunon Captains, I suspect somewhere in there. But we might see Cartman wait for his troops to move up before he charges in. Yeah, there's the Dunon Captains. I expect to see 1 or 2 units there of them. Alright, over here we have the final attacking army, Rune, given by the Mark of the Knight. Mark of the Knight. Or Knight. We'll have Light Gambrim here because we've already got a mark. What we got? That's MSQ2, come on. He's a little bit slow. We have some more Light Gambrim. The rest of the army is over here, coming around the bend. Like Narim and Kumul's Shadow Guard. We have Balkor Tribesmen armoured, Kumul's Chosen, sorry. We have Kumul's Shadow Bows, Loke Flagrim, about 3 units there of them. Eastern Crossbows armoured up all the way, looks to be 1 or 2 units there. Some more Shadow Guard. I think we've got total here 3 units of Loke Flagrim. And 2 units of Loke Silent Rim. The only thing I don't know for sure is whether or not they have any Dragon's Wrath crossbowmen. You gotta admire the armour of Rune. It is marvellous to behold. but nothing's happening just yet. So we'll cut it, guys, and come back once the battle begins. Okay, guys, battle is now underway. Now the marksmen have opened fire. The ballistas opened fire on the Vanguard. Dead is is shooting too much. He's got to conserve some ammo here. Just leave one unit firing if he needs to, just to sort of bring down the numbers of the Rudar marksmen so they're not as effective on his forces. Now he's got 2 units now shooting. I really don't think that's necessary. Not against a unit like Rudar marksman. But you gotta give Mark credit, he's drawing a lot of ammo there out of dead salmon. MSQ2 needs to tell his ally to ease up on the ammo expenditure. Belgath marksman getting ready to fire. Obviously target the runic forces if they move their troops up in loose formation. We almost had a bit of a battle here between Black Gamprim and Alcorandas Legion. It looked like MSQ2 forgot he left him outside the city, the citadel wall there. Wall there, the choke point. But he realized where they were just in time. They are still firing on them. It's getting into overkill territory here. Now Dead Salmon is probably wanting to charge down into the Dumbin Spearman. If he charges down and gets into tight formation, that makes the Ballista's job much easier to get a number of kills and potentially destroy that unit. So Dead Salmon here is fighting the urge well to charge down that hill into the Dumbin Spearman. He doesn't want to get drawn into a fight that brings him closer to the Ballista and gives the Ballista a better target to shoot his forces. It's in Dwayne's interest just to weather the storm right now. It's just Rudar marksmen, they're firing slow, they're getting hardly any damage, and 50% of the arrows are hitting, or less. And it's not like they do a lot of damage either, so just weather the storm, Don't do anything drastic. No need just yet. Alright, we're back. Dumbin Spearman has charged in. Meteorite archers have opened fire. Nice hit. A lucky hit. Arc just over friendly forces. Meteorite archers here getting a few kills on the other marksman. It's weird. They pounded the hell out of the Rudar marksman. But in terms of Meteorite archers, not really bothering with them at all. Now he's trying to target that beautiful blob of Cardinal and Rudar forces. But if he wants to succeed, he's got to bring the trebuchet a little bit more to the right. Try and get those bolts between the chimney and the roof there. MSQ2 is actually maybe in the process of trying to do that just now. Our swords are moving up. Marcus doing his best to try and draw him down, but Salmon's having none of it. Now, I thought MSQ2 was moving the trebuchet into a better position before, but I have no idea where he's taking it. The roofs there are pretty high. Where's he thinking of going? I don't know if the trebuchet can shoot that far. Anyway, we could be wrong. We'll see. Meanwhile, Rudar Swordsman has penetrated the defense. The usually Rudar Marksman to get into tight formation, or this one, or 7 River Patrol even. They gotta get some sort of missile unit firing right into the flank with the Swordsman there. MSQ2 should probably send a unit over a Belaga Footman. That unit's more expendable than the Evelyn Vanguard. Like, you gotta think which units you want to throw into a potential situation when they're under heavy fire. Do you want to use your more mid to elite tier troops, or do you want to use some more light tier troops that will suck up more of that ammunition and preserve your better units longer? I don't think the patrol here should be used, but Dead Seven is a little bit desperate here. Oh no, good on him. He's going straight for the Etimals Trollhunters. I didn't even know they were there. Jeez, getting lucky. I thought for sure they were targeting the Rudar Swordsman. We've got the Rudar Marksman there now firing into them, which is good to see. Down to 45. So rate of fire is down 50%. Yeah, they're starting to hurt them now. I mean, they're sharpshooters. They're getting dangerously close. Like, what are they up to? MSQ2 was taking a trebuchet on a bit of an excursion, or a bit of a tour maybe around the Citadel. I don't know what he was planning on that. That was just funny to watch. Patrol's moving back in, possibly to deal with the Minhir sharpshooters. Yeah, well done there from Sir Major. Oh, sorry, well done there from Dead 7. Unlucky to Sir Major. Major's got to get out of there. His sharpshooters are down 50%. The Etimals Trollhunters really have a shot. I mean, they're like the Corsair Blackguards. They're pretty straight shooters. They need a line of sight on their enemy. They can't really arc their javelins as well as the Seldon River Patrol or Orc javelins, for example. There's a nice crunch there, and they broke the Minhirid archers. Dead 7 probably should pull back the Nandor Glade Guard. Not really needed right now. If I'm Sir Major and I do own Rangers, I probably want to be thinking about shooting them into the Nandor Glade Guard or the other infantry over here. Sharpshooters are broken. What's worse is they're running to the enemy, so he's lost that. He ain't getting that back. They're dead. I don't know what Rune's up to, but he better do something soon. His allies need his help. He's got to try and draw them away from this area, this choke point. His lack of attacking is just allowing the defenders to breathe over there. To focus all their efforts on this attack here. %8 to 12%. I don't know. The course infantry. They have their bows out. Well, looks like they just want to skirmish over there. And if that's all they want to do, I'm sure MSQ2 is more than happy to wait. Good hits there from the ballista. Now that's better from the Sir Major Dickus there. Position of the sharpshooters, them firing into Dead 7's troops. They're getting plenty of kills there, doing a lot of damage. The sharpshooters don't need to get in that close. They should be able to arc their bolts into their enemy right there. I don't know why he thinks he needs to get in that close. It didn't work out the first time for him. I don't know why he's thinking the second time will be any better. If you're dead center, you want to be charging into the sharpshooters. You don't want to let them just, you don't sit there, stand and let them shoot you. Well, the crossbows there are trying to shoot into the forces. So the red-eye marksman, sorry, the avid marksmen are trying to hit the Etermals troll hunters. And we're seeing a repeat of history here. So Major really should have learnt his lesson before. His troops are seriously bunched up. It just makes them easier to pick them apart. Luckily for the crossbows, the patrol here was a little bit slow to fire, but I think that's about to change. Alright, looks like we've actually got a battle going on the other side now. Dead Seven's holding his own there for now. We got Silent Rim coming in along with Flag Rim, so Rune's actually mounting a sizable first attack. Well, of course, infantry shooting at him would be a bit of a problem if that was Corsair crossbowmen. Not a bad idea for a first wave, given what the enemy forces are in the area. Allows them to get into the city away from potentially being shot at in the back. MSQ2's crossbows can't get into them just yet. Allows them to bring their own army in the city. If Rune can push his way into the city far enough and establish a battle line here, he can bring up his crossbows behind the line and shoot at the enemy forces even in the backs of dead salmon, making it easier to open the way for his allies to get into the city, and then that way they can get their numbers to overwhelm the defenders. That way they can get out of these choke points. The sharpshooters are still here. Those marksmen could have been moved over here to shoot directly into the Minhira sharpshooters and protect their defensive line a bit, because right now Dead Salmon is leaving that exposed, and that's unnecessary. Dead Salmon could easily deal with these guys if he wanted to. Like, even move up the trebuchet. Fire one shot into them. Kill them, done. Then move it back again. Let's have a look over here. So what McQuindy Bow's firing. Like Flag Rim's moving up. These one crossbows, they are firing. But it's into the light tier forces of MSQ2, he can handle that. If his idea is to hold back the enemy, then that's is certainly what he's doing. He's achieving that in spades. It'd be a good idea for this trebuchet to start firing. I am not too sure exactly what he's waiting for. a little bit dangerous to send in the hammer guard. If he's thinking about firing the trebuchet, it's a little bit dangerous to send in the hammer guard. All he needs is one shot to go wrong, and he could kill one of his allies' best units. He's not firing. That is very unusual. He had him dead to rights, but he's just letting his ally get a little bit tired. Mills Chosen's coming in over here. So where's Eastern Crossbowmen go? There they are. Eastern Crossbows are firing over there. Well, he just lost the local flag rim. Crossbows are getting decent hits here on the doomed Shadow Guard and the Coroner's Legion. We better have them fire. Come on guys, fire. MSQ2 is bearing down on you. We're all retreat. Probably should retreat. Well, he's doing a lot of damage there, but I don't think he has enough to hold back MSQ2. He's just running towards him. But the Harvesters of Casimir, MSQ2 is going for a knockout blow over here. 40 to 36. We really need to see the Kabul Shadow Bows instead of the Shadow Guard there. Alright, there's the Shadow Bows. There is a little bit of hope for them now. If Marcus sees guys firing, and I mean ASAP, isn't right bloody now, he might have an opportunity to wipe out a large section of MSQ2's army. But, gotta start firing, guys. We're all tightly packed here. Good, thank you. I was thinking, what is he waiting for? MSQ2 sees the danger. Is it too late? I think he's firing in now, but it might be too late. I think the crossbows are trying to target the Shadow Bows. Seeing how they're down to already 48, it looks like MSQ2 is targeting them. He's got both his crossbow units over here. That's considerable firepower there.
Only half the enemy force remains.
It's an all grind fest over here, but this is a fight that Mark appears to be winning. It almost looks like Mark is trying to push his way through. If he does have ammunition, then what is he waiting for? These Casimir Rangers have a nice angle. Can't deny that. Looks like the Ballista took out one of the trebuchets. He was lucky to possibly not lose his general. Mukindi Glade Masters. Jeez, it looks like Sam's getting a little bit more and more desperate here. He's sending both his best units out in the fight. Hammer Guard and the Glade Masters. Mukindi Pikes also here. He's got one unit already in battle. If the Glade Masters can help them win on the left flank, then they can move and outflank the Wardens of turn Gothad, and that would be catastrophic for the attackers. The defenders, the attackers have hindered too much, they can't afford to be pushed back. They've got to have the Minotaur and Gatekeepers nearby. Getting ready to shoot in the second unit of Mukindi Pikes the moment they're activated. What's good for the attackers now is that they've got some javelins. Oh, that was the Minotaur and Gatekeepers. Oh, Etimos are back. They'll find the javelins directly into the flank, pushing them back. So, the Unity wants to take control here, but they're getting pushed back. So, in light of the firepower the attackers clearly have present, they have to abandon that strategy and go for a head-on clash. What was that? So Major has his ballista going on over there. MSQ2 could be losing his second trebuchet any second if he's not careful. How's it going over here? The Naru Sentinels have joined the fight. Shadowbows are back over here. The Shadowbows are doing a bit of exploring today. Alright, Mark. Listen, mate. You're not being shot at right now, so you should get your troops out of loose formation. It will allow more of them to get that lined up shot that you're after, clearly. And you want to be aiming for the Naru and Naru Sentinels. Shadowbows are getting good hits, but it really looks like they're getting hits on their own forces there. Like, they're killing just as much as their own men as they are MSQ2s. Well, MSQ2 has sallied out. He's trying to wipe out the enemy all the way down here. I don't think he needs to send that many units out. Not for such a small number of enemy forces. I think Dad Sama would appreciate his efforts at the front. Kronos Legion 53 looks to be caught there. Some sort of pathfinding issue, I don't know. Alright, MSQ2 has lost his trebuchets. Oh, there's the Gatekeepers. And they have their crossbows out. Blade Guard will get there. Got a bit of a full claw press here from Dead Salmon. Trying to keep Carlin and Ruler out of here. We've got the Sentinels over here. I wonder if the Ballista's still firing. No, the Ballista's there, but it's not firing. Look, if Samaja can ask Mark to pull back his forces just a little bit, that Ballista can get a nice angle right into the Umbar Endovinian forces, take out pretty much all the left flank there, which would allow the attackers to stream in on the left like they would clearly want to do. Those Cansfields Rangers might want to think about firing a few volleys in again. It's amazing Sir Major was allowed to keep his sharpshooters there, and Dead 7 and MSQ2 did nothing about it. I think they had plenty of chances to deal with those guys there. We'll see. Of course, their crossbows. I don't know who they're shooting at. What was that? Okay, it's MSQ2's second unit of crossbows. Those Rangers still have ammo. This is a full unit here of axe throwers. Could be going after an Endor Glago that appears to be their only mark. Cassius range is loading up.
Are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
I'm not too sure who the sharpshooters are firing at. The Caspian's Rangers might want to deal with them. Same goes for the Corsair crossbows. It is 82 here to 86. Cassius Rangers are trying to bring down the Forodham javelins. Both sides seem pretty desperate to take out each other's missile units. Cassius Rangers, though, did not fire one shot into the Minhir sharpshooters. Endor Glago looking to shut down the Trollshire axe throwers at least.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
No, Mark never looked like he was going to break through. He just stretched himself too much. Mark of the Night, really, is what I meant. Now, will they finally take out these sharpshooters? That is the question of the month. And the winning forces are holding the line. Cassius Rangers are getting quite a few kills, obviously.
The Lord above is kind.
They're surrounding and cutting down all the attacking troops.
General. That will teach the cowardly dog to run. Now he can rest at home.
Looks like he's broken most of them. Probably will ×2 speed it from here. Rangers are shooting to the Richmond slavers. Trollship Axo is trying to fire into the enemy, hold back the tide.
The
90 to
enemy
98.
flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants. It is unwise
Unfortunately, Mark and I
to waste the
didn't
day
do
before
as much
sunset,
damage as he
but
aimed to set
our
out to
men
do
are winning
to
the
MSQ2
battle
there.
and forging a worthy victory.
And by having enough forces to take control of the fight and win the battle today, Dorwinian is heavily depleted, but he did his job holding off both Cardinal and Rudar. MSQ2 there, 2,537, Dead Semen 1804, Mark 945, Mark of the Night 1253, Sir Major Dickus 1101. Okay, kill counts here. Harbingers has to be 130, Narrow Sentinels 151, on Coronas Legion 105, 136 to 158. Okay. And Corsair Crossbows 226 and 253, nicely done there. Delegates Marksman 127 and 176, and Caspian's Rangers 471. Very nice there. I say very lucky. Yeah, I think Dead Semen got a bit lucky that Sir Major Dickus' sharpshooters weren't more effective. I thought, given where they were, he was getting some great shots into Dead Semen's forces, as well as MSQ2's. But at the end of the day, it didn't seem to be enough to really give him the edge in that battle. So that's a bit unlucky there, I think, for Sir Major Dickus. Getting his crossbows, his second unit of crossbows, into the position that he got them to, despite the fact that he lost his first one to the Selden River Patrol, and he almost lost the second one to a similar manner. The only reason that didn't happen is because the patrol ran out of ammunition from both units, I reckon. But what was weird is neither Semen nor MSQ2 bothered to try and take out the sharpshooters. They let them continue to fire into their own forces. And so that was a big gamble on MSQ2 and Semen's part. They really relied on the strength of their forces to weather that storm. And fortunately for them, they did. Next time, the next team might not be so lucky. So, yeah, a bit of a risk there on their part there, and unlucky to Sir Major Dickus for not pulling that one off, because it seemed to be going well for him during the battle. But thank you to MSQ2, though, for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured on the channel, guys, once again, don't forget to check out those links you'll find in the video description below. Hope to hear from you soon. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you all in the next Total War battle.